Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler Platter video, a series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. We're over there to talk food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then I talk about stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff you can go over there and put in your mouth, consume in various dimensions and ways. I mean, you know, it's a crazy world we live in, folks. You know, I mean, you know, you consume food how it works best for you, provided that it's all good. You know, the Matrix and such, and, you know, I'm sure there's, like, conspiracy theories, and, you know, so, just watch. I'm just gonna eat some stuff, I'm gonna talk about it. That's all there is to this. While I'm doing it, I'm rocking a cool-ass shirt. I got an Oakley Dokley shirt. It's my third, technically, Oakley Dokley shirt. Technically fourth. Yeah, number 4. Yeah, he's like, one the first time, one yeah, you don't care. But anyway, Oakley Dokley, if you're not familiar with them, they're a Ned Flanders-based metal band. They're a shitload of fun. I don't know if they're still doing stuff anymore. This last tour that they were on was kind of supposed to be their last one for the indefinite future, so... But, still go check out their stuff. Anyway, I'm inside the truck, you watch videos for a while, you know, hey, if I'm in the truck, then I was on the way to a place and I found a thing to review. Not the case! And actually, for anybody who does watch these videos with any regularity, I've been doing a lot of them from the truck lately. Don't worry, not homeless. Not yet, anyway. But no, the room that I typically do my reviews in my house also doubles as my hamster room, and then I've also got some stuff, obviously, like the Peter Can Thunderbolt poster and stuff. And I'm going through that whole room and setting things up differently, and it's going to take some time because there's a lot of stuff in there, so I'm going to do some stuff from the car. So I'm actually in the driveway of my house, but I'm just going to do a review from here because, like I said, the normal review room is presently unavailable for reviews. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, we're going over there. We're hitting this one up. I talked about it in a previous review because we got, boom, Mountain Dew. Focus. Whatever. Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. I did a review of this not too long ago. I'm hopefully going to upload this relatively soon. At the time I did it, it's an exclusive Mountain Dew to Circle K stores. And when I did my previous review, I did the fountain drink version. Now, I promise, this isn't me just trying to get 2 videos out of one drink. Because realistically, I wanted to try the bottle version, because fountain drinks are fine, but for me personally, I don't know, man. I've never really found that fountain drinks nail the taste exactly. Like, it's a different thing. It always feels more concentrated. Like, this to me feels like the real article, typically. So, I did that review. Go watch that video. But at the time, I couldn't find this. Literally, like, 2 days later, I had to go visit my mom for Mother's Day, and, well, I shouldn't say had, I got to. But on my way back home, I stopped up, and they had a big old display of it, so it's apparently much more available now. So I figured, yay, we'll do a review, plus I'll get to taste the thing. This one, it's a blast of berry plum, natural and artificial flavor. Which, again, as I pointed out in my numerous Mountain Dew reviews, go watch those videos, there's no way anything natural has ever come close to touching a Mountain Dew. Me holding this is the closest that anything natural has come to this thing, okay? This shit is put together by space robots. It is nothing but chemicals that they go over there and filter out from some other dimension and then add in food coloring. That's it. So, let's try some Mountain Dew Purple Thunder in the concentrated bottle format. Let's give it a shot. It will genuinely be interesting for me to see, because I enjoyed the fountain drink version, but again, I was kind of like, well, yeah, but I'd like to see. Maybe it'll be exactly the same experience. I'm guessing not. Let's give it a shot. It smells berry-y. Like, it's definitely a berry cola. Or not cola, but berry soda. Okay, well, I have a few thoughts. One is that I do think I'm correct in that this has a little bit stronger flavor than the fountain drink version. But I will emphasize, I mean, obviously I don't have the fountain drink version right next to me. I don't think it's by as much as I maybe would have thought. I remember in my previous review being surprised. I actually felt the flavor of the fountain drink version was actually pretty damn flavorful, and it was pretty good. So it's nice to see that it's not far off. I do think this has a little bit more flavor to it. It's a little bit more concentrated. The flavors come out a little bit more. But again, it's not like a huge dip. And like, I have 100% been to places where, yeah, it's just, and I mean, obviously some of that is just the location, how they maintain their machinery. I worked at a gas station, so, you know, trust me, I'm aware of the goings on. But yeah, it definitely seems to have a little bit stronger flavor. Now that said, does it make a huge difference to me? Does it affect my overall opinion of it? No. It's still a good drink. I still enjoy it for what it is, but I also still kind of stand by the fact that it's not a flavor that super jumps out at me. Like, it's good. It's a decent drink. You know, it's not a bad flavor of Mountain Dew by any means. Like, it would be, for me personally, it'd be somewhere like, you know, if you were tiering the Mountain Dews, it would be somewhere in the middle for me. Probably the biggest difference between this and the fountain drink version that I'm tasting now, and I mean, maybe it's just, again, equipment or whatever. Now, this version, it's almost reminiscent of Mountain Dew Pitch Black, which is their grape soda, which they keep bringing back and keep getting... Stop it, Mountain Dew. Stop it. Just have it all available all the time, please. I love it. It's amazing. It's literally my favorite Mountain Dew. I'm a big fan of grape soda. But I really like Mountain Dew Pitch Black. This is somewhat evocative of it. It doesn't have the bite to it. It's more mellow than that. But like, if someone were to go over there and tell me it's a grape soda, I would probably think, well, it's a little bit of a weak grape soda, but okay, I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from with it. But it's definitely, you know, again, it's doing its own thing. I'm not saying it's a one-for-one with Pitch Black, but this version does seem to be a little bit more evocative of it. Maybe it's, I guess, just because the flavors may be a little bit more concentrated or whatever, but and there's, like, because it says it's like, it's got the berry plum, which, I mean, is a weird idea for, like, a Mountain Dew flavor, but would I say that there's, like, a plum taste to it? Maybe a little bit, I guess. Like, I haven't had a plum in a long-ass time, but, like, I kind of see where they're going with it. Like, instead of having, like, the bite that, like, grape does, it's got, like, an almost... It ends with a much more mellow flavor, and it almost has, and it is, like, the weirdest, it has, like, almost a very, 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 very light kind of bitterness to it. And I'm not saying it's bitter. You probably wouldn't even notice if you weren't looking for it, if you were just swigging them back. But I think that's kind of like the difference. Like, it's a little bit, you know, it doesn't have the same bite that, like, Pitch Black does. And then again, I think it just kind of, it dials itself back a little bit more than Pitch Black does at the end. And instead of having that sharp bite that Pitch Black has. It's got sort of like, you know, bitterness is kind of a weird way to describe it, but it's something to that effect. So, overall, I still enjoy it. I don't, now that I've had the fountain drink version and the bottle version, sorry. Will I get it again? If I was at a Circle K randomly, yeah, I think I would probably, you know, just because it is an exclusive item, every now and again, might want to pick one up. But as I kind of pointed out in my previous video, while there are a few Circle Ks around me, they're not the typical gas stations that I go to, and I'm not going to go too far out of my way for this stuff. Because while it is decent, there are other Mountain Dews available that are perfectly suitable for my drinking, you know, necessitation. The Purple Thunder is a nice addition. You know, as an exclusive item, I think it works as an exclusive item as long as they don't bring Pitch Black back. I think if they bring Pitch Black back, then there's no reason for this to exist. Because I think Pitch Black does a very similar job, and it does it better than this does. But that's just my personal takeaway. It's still a decent Mountain Dew flavor. I mean, the only Mountain Dew flavor I've had that I really am not a big fan of outright is the Whiteout. I haven't had a Whiteout in a very long time, so maybe I'll review that. But, yeah, man, I mean, you know, like I said, it's a decent drink for what it is. It's nothing, for me, it's not going to blow, you know, your socks off or anything, but it does taste good. If you're at a Circle K, give it a shot. I would, like I said, personally speaking, I would recommend the bottle version. I think you get a little bit more flavor out of it, but it does beg mentioning that when I got the fountain drink version, I got a freaking cup of this that was like bigger and heavier than most toddlers, and I think it cost me like $1.20 or something like that. It was something ridiculous. And I got, if I wanted to, I could have refilled that cup. This did cost more for less, but again, like I said, I personally think it has a little bit better flavor. Anyway, that's just me. 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, fantastic rest of your week, spectacular rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. If you can go over there and have yourself a truly Purple Thunder rest of your life. You know what? Have yourself a Pitch Black rest of your life, because Pitch Black, that's the shit right there, folks. That's what I'm talking about. Purple Thunder, still decent life. Little bit, you know, upper middle class kind of life. You know, not bad. You got a 401k. You're doing all right for yourself, you know, but you've got some regrets, some things, you know, not major. You're happy. You love your wife. You love your family. But, you know, you think back every now and again, maybe I could have done this differently, maybe, you know. I'm just saying. That's Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. And, okay, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But, if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole, okay? You're not always going to succeed. But if you put the effort in, if you try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life, that's what you're aiming for, folks. That's what you're aiming for. It's what we're all aiming, what we all should aim for. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there and, you know, you're going to try the Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. And maybe it's going to be your favorite drink of all time, and you're going to go over there and hit me up in the comments. You're going to be like, Brandon, you're an idiot, and this is the best thing ever, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, why would you do that? But then it's like, it's the internet. So, I mean, ultimately, whatever you enjoy, do whatever you need to do. But I would say probably go over there and spend your time a little bit more productively than going over there and pitching out one of my videos. You know, to that effect, hey, maybe go over there, start a rock garden in your lawn. My dad was a big fan of that. He had rock gardens for reasons. But that was his thing. Anyway, bye.